New at 11, flags will fly at half-staff across the state tomorrow to honor a former state assembly member who died last week. Memorial services for Michael Endsley will be held tomorrow in Sheboygan Falls. The 61-year-old was elected to represent the Sheboygan Falls district in 2010, and he served 2 terms. In the final full year of his second term, he was diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment that became early onset Alzheimer's disease.